Hi guys, welcome to Easy Peasy Gardening. I'm your gardener friend Ruchi, and today I'm going to show you how to propagate a jade plant from cuttings. So as you know, jade plant is a very popular house plant. It is so easy to grow. It is a succulent, and that makes it perennial, and you can grow them in the planters, or you can grow them in the ground, and in the ground they can grow really tall. When they are healthy, they have these shiny green leaves with uh, red or brown lining. So there are many ways of propagating this, through leaves or through cuttings. So today I'm going to show you how to propagate it from cuttings. So jade is a popular house plant, and it is very good for feng-shui also, and it is supposed to improve your chi. So people plant it in their houses, and the good thing is that it is easy to grow indoors and outdoors, so it is really popular. And the plant looks so beautiful. It has this tree like structure even when it is small in a container, and the stem is really thick. Like, this plant is only about 1 foot tall, and you can see that the stem or the main trunk is at least 2 inches in diameter. So it truly has a tree like anatomy. So to propagate this, there are two ways. One is that you can take some of these leaves, and you can just leave them in a planter on the top, and within a few weeks they start to grow roots. But the easiest way to propagate it is through the cuttings. So you take a cutting. So for example, let's see. For example, I can just take this cutting here. So just make sure that it is at least 3 to 4 inches tall, because then the stem has the energy to grow better. And remove a few leaves from the bottom, because when this stem goes inside the soil, it has to stand and support. So if there are leaves, it will not go inside the soil properly. And then you leave this stem in a shaded area, either inside the house or outside, for 3 4 days or a week. And then what happens is that the callus forms at the end of the stem, and then when you put it in the soil, it doesn't rot, because these are thick stems and they hold a lot of water. So the chances of them rotting is very high. So for example, I have this stem here which I had cut a couple of weeks ago, and you can see that the callus has formed on the cut end. So now it is ready to be planted. So I have this small planter. It has good drainage. So it is very important for succulents that you plant it in a container which has good drainage, and the soil should be loose and should have gravel. So basically succulent soil mix, and it should have some coarse sand. So if you have a normal potting soil mix, you can just add coarse sand to it, and that can be used as a succulent soil mix. So this is the stem that I had cut a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just going to uh, plant it. So I'm just going to simply make a hole in this to make sure that it is properly supported, and just press it around it so that um, the stem doesn't fall on the side. It gets some support. And then I'm going to water it a little bit, because basically this stem has been dehydrated. So I'm going to water it a little bit, and now I'm going to just leave it inside the house on a east facing windowsill, where it gets morning sun for a couple of hours, and then it will get indirect sunlight the whole day. And as it starts to grow, I'll keep you posted. So it's been only 1 month that I planted this cutting in this planter, and you see these middle leaves, these two small middle leaves, they were not there earlier, so they grew in 1 month. So that means our cutting is doing well. And this has been sitting inside the house, so it is warm, around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. And this gets very little filtered sunlight, but mostly indirect sunlight. And it is doing just fine. And you can see that the soil is pretty dry. I'm not watering it too much or anything. So that's what it takes. Basically, you take a cutting 3-4 inches long, let the callus form, and plant it in the succulent potting soil mix. Give it enough light, but no direct sunlight, at least in the beginning, and it starts to grow. It is as simple as that. So I hope this video was useful to you. If you have any questions, leave a comment and I'll try to answer as soon as possible. If you like this video, press the like button and subscribe to our channel. And I'll see you next time. Happy gardening. Bye.